What's going on, everybody? So what are the three most common types of investing? There's growth investing, value investing, and dividend investing. A growth stock is a company that expects to grow significantly higher than the average stock or average company. I can't find the exact article, but as you can see over here, the percentage growth numbers are extremely high for revenue and subscribers. Fubo's Q4 revenue growth was 98% year over year. And if you can see over here, Apple only increased their revenue by 1% year over year. So obviously 98% is massive growth. A good example of a value stock would be something like Facebook. If you see on the bottom where it says PE ratio, Facebook has a 26.19 PE ratio at the moment, which for all big tech, which includes Google, Microsoft, Apple, Facebook, Netflix, all that good stuff, Facebook has the lowest PE ratio at the moment. To shorten it up, people like Warren Buffett use a PE ratio as a valuation metric, and basically the smaller that number is, the better. But the PE ratio is going to be different for all different types of investment, so if it's a growth stock, that number is going to be way higher. So if we go over here and look at Tesla, as you can see, Tesla has a 938 PE ratio, which is crazy, but it is also growing way faster than Facebook at the moment as far as percentages go. Basically, what value investing is, you're just finding a stock that is severely undervalued in your opinion for your research or whatever you've done. You could think the price of the stock is undervalued for really any reason, but that's just the gist of it. You think it's undervalued, so you want to buy it. And number three, we have dividend investing. For this example, we're going to use SPHD, which is a high dividend, low volatility ETF. As you can see, over the period of the last 5 years, it stayed relatively close to the same price. It's floated around the 30s and the 40s, but nothing too crazy at all. No major movement up or down until the stock market crash of last year. So of course it did fall a little bit, but it still didn't even fall that bad, from $43 all the way down to $27. That's really not that big of a movement if you think about it. So this is very low volatility. It's not going to move that much in price, but it does pay you a 4.76 dividend yield. So just for a quick example, so with dividend investing, people are trying to create what's called the snowball effect. Say you have $1,000 into a dividend stock, and that dividend pays you 5% annually. So the first year you only started with $1,000. Then you get the $50 dividend. Now you have $1,050, but the dividend is still the same. The dividend is still 5%. So the first year you got $50 in dividends, but now that you have $1,050, you're going to get $52.50 in dividend. And basically what happens is you get more money each and every time you get dividend. So your principal is going to grow. And as that principal grows, your dividend amount is also going to grow with it. So it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And the way I like to think about it, you know how I said the snowball effect? Imagine having a snowball, rolling it down a hill. And the whole way down the hill, it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But the good thing about the stock market is there's no bottom to the hill. The hill goes forever and ever until you don't want it to go anymore. And something I will say is most dominant investors, they will have a little bit of all three of these types of investment strategies. Most of them do not do all of one or all of the other. They implement each of them in their own way. So that is something pretty interesting. You don't have to force yourself to, okay, I'm going to do this or this. You don't have to pick. You can definitely favor one, but it's always good to have a little bit of all three of them. This is not financial advice. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment in the comment section and let me know your thoughts, and I hope to catch you on the next video. Peace.